about it every night of day. Josh,
Yeah,
you suck.
I was reading this thing about an episode of SpongeBob that was never released.
Where Patrick and him had gay sex.
It was me and two interns in the editing room, along with lead animators and sound editors at the final cut. We received a copy that's supposed to be a Fear of the Krabby Patty and gathered around the screen to watch. Now, given that it's not in the final set for the animators, they often put up a mock title card, sort of an inside joke for us, with a phony of times new titles like "How Does Sex Work" instead of "Rockabye Bivalve." When SpongeBob and Patrick adapt a sea scallop. Nothing particular adopt a sea scallop. Nothing particularly funny, but work-related chuckles. So when we saw the title of Squidward Suicide, we didn't think of it any more than just a morbid joke. One of the interns did a small throat laugh at it. The happy-go-lucky music starts playing as normal. The story begins with Squidward practicing his clarinet, hitting a few sour notes like normal. Then we hear SpongeBob laughing outside as Squidward stops yelling at him to keep it down as he has a concert that night and needs practice. SpongeBob says okay and goes to see Sadie and Patrick and then blah blah blah. This is when things begin to seem off while playing. A few times, a few frames repeat themselves, but the sound doesn't. At this point, sound is synced up with the animation, so yes, that's not common. But when it stops playing, the sound finishes, and it, as if the skip never happened. There's a slight murmuring in the crowd before they begin to boo him. Not normal cartoon booing. That is common to show. Squidward is full frame, and he looks afraid. The shot goes to the crowd while SpongeBob is in center frame. He is too is booing. Very much unlike him. That's not the oddest thing though. What is odd is everyone had hyper-realistic eyes, very detailed, clearly not shots of real people, but they looked really good eyes. There's something a bit more unreal than CGI. My pupils were red. The unsettling part at this point is that there is no sound, literally no sound, not even the feedback from the speakers in the room, as if the speakers were turned off, though their status showed them working perfectly. He just sat there blinking in silence for about 30 seconds, then he started to sob softly. He put his hands, tentacles, over his eyes and cried quietly for a full minute, all the while a sound in the background very slowly growing from nothing but barely audible. It sounded like a slight breeze through a forest. The screen slowly begins to zoom in on his face. By slow, I mean it's only noticeable if you look at 10 shots per second. He's sobbing. His sobbing gets louder from hurt to anger, and then the screen twitches a bit, and it twists on itself. He went through the tree, and sound gets slowly louder and more severe, as if a storm is growing. The eerie part is that the sound and Squidward's sobbing sounded real, as if the sound wasn't coming from speakers, but as if the speakers were holes, and the sound was coming through the holes. As good as the sound as the studio likes to have. They don't purchase this kind of equipment. Dude, he shoots himself.
Oh.
What the fuck? The editor was reluctant to go back. We were all aware that he had to. Now, at this time, the photo of that would appear to be a little girl no older than the first child. She was laying on her stomach, and her braids of full blood next to her. Her left eye was too popped out. I mean, popped out and naked, except for the under. And she was naked except for her underpants. Her entrails were piled. What the fuck is up with SpongeBob?
He's fucking dank, bro.
I'm glad that they didn't air this episode.
I'm not. That'd be a fucking killer ass episode. Alright, you need to back out of wherever the hell you are so I can send you an invite.
Babe, there's a woman that owned a pack of wolves. And she raised them perfectly fine from cubs. Well, one day, one of the wolves wanted to be the pack leader. You know how the wolves become pack leader? They killed her. So... Okay. Females can be pack leaders too. Are you a wolf? Have you ever been around wolves? Have you studied wolves?
Yes.
Just because they're women doesn't mean they're women like human society women. You know what the females do in a lion pack?
Everything.
They're the ones that bring home the food. Male lions don't fuck with the female lions.
Are you gonna back out of your race or whatever so I can sit in and invite you, douche?
I'm still backing out, dude.
Yeah, douche.
GTA Online, every bullet counts. Grab your marksman pistol. It's time to split your one life against the others.
I can't see my stream on my YouTube channel. This is pissing me off.
If Spyro got a PlayStation 4 remaster, they'd do shit.
Great.
Okay, I'm here.
Okay. From last job. All from last job.
Thrills the hills.
Yeah.
What? Why can I not join? Oh, getting GTA Online session details. What's he laughing at?
Thought it would be, you know, not a big puddle, but it turned out it was.
Alright, you ready?
That would suck. Where'd you go?
What do you mean, where'd I go?
Darren?
Huh? Yeah.
You still here?
Yeah, are you still here? Josh.
No, he's here.
Josh.